switch off my bullseye, and I'm ready to go. Right, come on, bike. I managed right round the block that day.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
You talked to your bike.
Well, yeah.
Was that?
Why wouldn't you?
Did you take that bike with you, or was it local?
It's my sister's bike.
It's your sister's bike.
I just borrowed it.
You just borrowed it.
I did.
Right.
Well, it is.
I'm having too much fun tonight. I'm going to get in trouble. If you never see me again, I haven't said this for a while. If you never see me again, they go out with a bang. That's what I say. We haven't got to that part yet. Now, Mark,
yes.
do you want to give us a summary? And then we're going to do we're going to go and visit our friend Merlin.
When you get a warning light in your car, and your tyre pressures are too low, do not ignore it. A lot of people just sit there with the light flashing at them and they drive around. If you do that, you will ruin your fuel economy, but also you can ruin your tyres as well. And then you will need to replace.
They're not cheap.
They are not cheap. No. Absolutely not. This is your anytime, anywhere inflation station. Which
say that again, Mark.
Your anytime, anywhere inflation station.
Now say it as voiceover man.
Your anytime, anywhere inflation station.
Now say it as Darth Vader.
Yeah, it's like
more like an asthmatic Santa Claus.
It was a bit, wasn't it?
No, that's fine. I'm not judging.
The brilliant thing about this is you can set the PSI if you only know the bar pressure of your car. So, we blew up my friend Mark's tyres on his Range Rover, and he only knows the bar pressure. But I went, don't worry, you simply push the M button and it goes from PSI to bar to kilopascals to what is it? Let me remember. Kilograms per centimetre squared.
Which I've never even heard of.
It's just it's a unit of
How
pressure.
Are you mixing kilograms? How are you mixing weight and length?
I don't know, if I'm absolutely honest with you.
It makes no sense.
So when you press the button, this is now on PSI, and I'm just going to show you.
Isn't that a crime drama?
CSI.
Oh yeah, I always get them mixed up.
Look at that.
That's one of the few American procedurals I've.
And so you can go right up to 150 PSI, which is absolutely incredible. I was amazed that that tyre that we just did on the bike said anywhere between 30 and 55 PSI.
Good Lord.
So it's not necessarily about the weight that it carries, it's about how hard you need the tyre to be.
Well, and I imagine if you start getting into competitive bike racing, that possibly the tyre pressure is critical.
Absolutely right, very much so, very much so.
Now, a big shout out to Christina and her son Paul. Hello, Christina.
Hello, Christina.
Hello, Paul. I haven't done this for a while, excuse me one second.
Oh,
be right back. Stay right there. Hi, Christina. Hi, Paul. Thanks for watching.
Don't lick the inside of their TV screen. That doesn't do it any good.
Now, if they invited me around for dinner, I'd have kidney and onions. Or maybe I'd eat the kidneys with some fava beans and a nice Chianti.
Nice.
Thank you for watching. Appreciate it. I haven't done that for a while. It's quite a distance to our cameras.
It's absolutely right.
Not like the other places. Now, have you got a vacuum and it doesn't suck? Well, and maybe you want a vacuum that does suck. I know that sounds counterintuitive, but when it comes to vacuums, it's all about how well it sucks. Now, you're going to reset for some demonstration.
Yes, 6-metre power cord for you as well.
So what I'll do, I've got to take everybody through the features of this because it is, what the features are, very simple. It sucks like a banshee, it really does. Under 2 kilograms, 850 watts with powerful full suction, a 6-metre cable so you can go all over the place. Now, it's got a built-in dual HEPA filter that removes even the finest dust particles, and of course, as you saw, it converts into a handheld for tight spaces and corners. And ladies and gentlemen, it does come with a 2-year warranty. Now, you need to activate that online because basically we need to know when the 2 years start. So as soon as you get yours, go to the website address that will be included in the paraphernalia and register your product there. That way, if anything goes wrong with this, if there are any issues whatsoever, it will either be repaired or replaced free of charge, and you are covered for 2 full years. $57.99. What an extraordinary price. I honestly think at this price, This is the best vacuum cleaner that we stock, that we sell. At this price, I think this is the best vacuum that money can buy. Honestly, it really sucks. I mean, at the end of the day, what more do you want? You want something that's easy to use, easy to maneuver. This would be great if you were in a wheelchair. Maybe if you're older and you don't have as much strength as you used to, or you have dexterity issues. Absolutely superb because it's incredibly lightweight. But it has the power. Now, again, I know there's always this dance we do on, between cordless and corded. Yes, cordless vacuums are great, and there are some very good ones out there. We sell some very good ones, and they have their place. But the honest truth is that no cordless vac is ever going to have the power, the suction power of a corded vac. And so really what the cordless vacs do is they do a little dance, and they are designed very well. It's about effectiveness. At the end of the day, it's about how well they pick up the dirt. But with this, when you've got sheer power, it's like, yes, you can bang in a big nail with a small hammer if you use a certain technique or if you take your time. But at the end of the day, there's no substituting a big hammer for getting a big nail into whatever it is you're banging it into. I hope my analogy sort of stands sort of correct in terms of what I'm trying to explain to you here. For $57.99, this is the best game in town, I think. I really, really do. Let's have a look at some reviews as well, because people love this vacuum, rave about this vacuum. For example, Patrick, who's a Merlin customer, said, bought this for a caravan. It's brilliant, strong suction, lightweight, and can convert to handheld, and comes with attachments. Jane, another Merlin customer, said, I've had this little vacuum for 10 plus years. You see, there's nothing out. It lasts and lasts and lasts. When you spend your $57.99, you could probably get a decade of use out of it, like Jane did. I really wanted to write a review because it's so great. I have nothing but good words to say about it. It's a fantastic little workhorse. And she goes on to say, love it, love it, love it. I love our new little testimonial graphic.
Yeah, it's great.
It's lovely, isn't it? Yeah.
And it's nice to hear people what they actually think about the machine,
Yeah.
I sell this at so many shows and exhibitions, and that's all I hear. Like, I've had people like Jane that's had it 10 years. I've had people that have had it 5 years.
And you can replace parts. I mean,
oh yeah, so you've got a 2-year warranty guarantee, which covers you on every single bit.
Yeah.
But after 2 years was up, Rob, let's say you lost your handle or you misplaced it. You get in contact with us. We sell just the handle. We sell just the head. We sell just the case. We sell just the parts. God forbid if you just misplaced one or lost one after the 2 years.
Right.
It's up. So let's go back to the quick demo.
And what about if people want to, they want to try it first and give it a go?
Yeah. So 30 days.
So you've got an unconditional 30-day money-back guarantee.
Exactly.
Use it,
try it,
put it up against your current vacuum cleaner. If you don't love it, you get in touch with WHS and they will refund your money. The only thing it's going to cost you is the P&P.
Exactly, the P&P. Now remember, we're not saying it's going to replace the big, expensive £300-400 vacuum cleaners.
No.
But for a quick sweep, a quick dust, this is the one that you grab because it's the one that's got the power. It goes super, super low.
Yeah,
you want to go under those sofas, those beds, those TV stands, those armchairs, there's no maintenance with it. So we don't have to keep taking the roller apart, cleaning it all off, all the hairs. Or sometimes, Rob, you have to take a pair of scissors to the brush to get all the hairs mapped around it. So let's go onto the carpet. Let's cut right through the middle of this dirt, and we'll show you how good it is. Now remember, it doesn't matter if we use it on a short pile carpet, a deep pile, a rug, a Persian rug. As I say, it can be Berber. It doesn't actually matter. It can be any type of surface. Short piles, deep piles, rugs and runners. And remember, there's no settings to change, Rob, when you go from one surface to the next. So if I'm going to go straight onto the tiled floor now and get the dust up in the centre, excuse me, I'll show you even on the dust. Sorry, sir. So this could
nice and slow.
Maybe you've got the builders in the house, or someone's done some plastering, maybe some cosmetic jobs. I mean, you can see how it's drawing it in. I'm not even quite there.
I know, it's amazing.
And you can see how it's pulling it all.
Like they're running in.
Yeah. And honest to God, it gives you edge-to-edge cleaning. Now, if you get quite a deep grout line, because we're using that 850-watt motor, it'll actually pull things out of that grout too.
Oh, yes.
Whereas some of the vacuum cleaners struggle at getting something deep out of a grout line.
And again, it's not spitting the dust everywhere,
It's
flicking
not
it
spitting
everywhere.
anything out. There's no roller getting matted with the hair, so it's completely hair-free, maintenance-free.
Yep.
And we can always see when we need to empty it.
Yeah.
So the button's just by your
I mean, it's kind of a fun, funky, sort of cool, modern,
That's it.
hip machine.
Yeah, that's what people love about it. People ask us all the time, is there any difference in colours? No, it's just the colour. It's
Yes,
what
whichever one you like.
know?
You've got a choice. You've either got the orange, the green, the blue, or the purple.
My favourite's the purple. It's nice and bright.
Yeah.
I remember you could take it to the staircase to get rid of the handle, because you ever took a big bulky vacuum cleaner on the staircase?
Oh, well, yeah.
The handle, the pole's in the way. You're trying to hold the machine, hold the flexi hose. Now, just literally go straight to the staircase, switch it on. If you want to use the large head, we can use the large head. We're going to get a bigger surface area.
It's so powerful because you've just taxed that piece of
I did, yeah.
carpet down. It's almost pulling it off of the stair.
We could also just give it a little tug like so.
Yeah.
And pop the attachments in. So there's no buttons to press, to release. You can just pop your foot on it, give it a tug. You can just pull it off with your hands if that's easier. Whatever suits you. So you've got your upholstery pad. Now think about this at home, ladies and gents, not just for the staircase. This down here could be a mattress, for argument's sake. If you want to use that upholstery pad on the mattress, maybe for the hairs.
Or a sofa or an armchair.
Armchair, sofa, the car seats. I love it for that, tackling all the upholstery in the car. And as I say, because you've got that handle, there's nothing stopping you, Rob, taking the handle and attaching it. So
before you put it back in, can I just show everybody the torque again?
Yeah, all right, sir, please.
I just wanted it, because this really... There's a motor in there, and when you turn it on, the motor
feel your
kicks
hand.
in. Now watch my hand. Let me move it out away from my black jacket so you can see it. Ready? See it twitch? I'll do it one more time. You can't help it.
No, you can't. But you're holding it tight as well.
Yeah, I'm holding it really tight. Yeah.
That's the torque inside it. Yeah. So like a good power tool normally has a good amount of torque in the motor.
And you don't have to support it with a second hand. You can hold it with one hand.
So light. You can support it with one hand.
Yeah.
So it doesn't matter where we use it, what attachment we might want to use in the area. So, you might struggle, for argument's sake, with your big upright vacuum cleaner.
Yeah.
When the big head's on.
Yeah.
There's certain areas you can't get that head.
Yeah.
So like in the bathroom, between the toilet and the wall.
I really think they've seen their day.